I'm live. Chat, this is gaming. Wolfguard gaming. Also, there's a cat on my lap. So I'm petting her. As is legally required. Who do you like best? Wolfguard time. Oh, but first, how's everyone? Strength and res for Chris? Hi, Luna. The Pure Sword? The Hit Axe? Wait, what are those? Hit Axe. 120 hit. What's the Pure Sword? Boost resistance? That's crazy. Oh, the boosts don't go over your cap. That's a little unfortunate. It's pure water, so you can use it like you can use the Falchion and Mercurius and stuff. Gotcha. Chat, I don't know if this Samson guy is gonna work out for us. Wolf, Sedgar, Violent, do you not have second thoughts? Does the battle plan not trouble you? Rocher, are you still babbling about that nonsense? Look over there. The Altean forces are stretched along the narrow pass. Our only chance to crush them is now. What's wrong with you, Rocher? Did the four of us not all pledge that we would die for Coyote? It was Coyote who freed us, plain dwellers, from slavery. If we don't fight Altea here, then we can't protect the palace. You telling you want Hardin to be defeated by them? That's right. Prince Marth wants to destroy Arcadia and everything we hold dear. If we leave him be, the entire world will eventually fall into his hands. I still find it hard to believe. So the Honorable Prince Marth we met is supposed to harbor diabolical ambitions? Are you calling Coyote a liar? Do you really believe that he would resort to such deceitful tactics? Enough, Rocher. I've lost all respect for you. Betray us if you want, I don't care. Sedgar, Violent, let's go. If we delay any more, they will pass us. Hey, wait! You know I can't betray you. I understand. I'll go too. The Wolfguard of Aurelius. Must we fight them as well? Sire, please hold on. We've just received word from a messenger of King Aurelius. It seems Aurelius has no plans to war. According to the messenger, King Aurelius wishes to parley with you in the village. What? What could this mean? That the Wolfguard is moving independent of Aurelius' orders? I don't know, but depending on how negotiations go, it's possible the Wolfguard may signal a retreat. I see. It would benefit us all if we could avoid pointless fighting. Let's hurry to the village. Alright, so first we Hans, or first we Beta. Beta! The horse is here. Imagine eating your sword and you certainly get resistant to magic. Then we Hans. This is what we needed the rainbow potion for, to get that Hans one-shot. Serious? Surely you can't be serious. Peter. Gay potion. Yeah, we needed to make Sirius gay. We needed to put chemicals in the water, turn the frickin' frogs gay. Chemicals in the pure water, turn the frickin' Sirius gay. And now, and this is only possible with Boots Chris, so all the Boots Marth fans in fucking shambles. We Hans. And that leaves only this guy alive. And Sita has the Star Sphere, so she can double the horse guy. So now Sita doubles this guy and kills him. Oh, or she just crits to save Wing Spear uses, I guess. Marth being a good unit. I mean, our Marth is pretty good. Not great, but like, you know, he exists. Yummy EXP time. Yummy, yummy in my tummy. Oh, Prince Moth, thank the stars I could meet you here. King Aurelius, what brings you here? I came to halt our attack. I must apologize to you. I believed hard and signed with Arcanea, but it seems I made a mistake. Aurelius has decided to maintain neutrality. My knights will return to their lands. I understand, your majesty. I do not wish to fight you either. Please, find it in yourself to forgive the many Aurelian lives that have taken. Oh, so the rumors are as I suspected. I'm old and frail and without children, and now, like the brother I once trusted, has become like this. Prince Moth, please protect Aurelius into my stead. I entrust many things to you. As a sign of my allegiance, I would have you accept this order. Your Majesty, Hardness, do not worry about my younger brother. A knight can only die a knight's death. 'Twas always his fate. Wolf Country. We get the light sphere. Ryan can silverbow this guy. And now these paladins are all gonna retreat. Now that we got the light sphere, they all retreat. So we get a little bit of more Sita experience. What does the light orb do? Life orb do? It heals 20. I got so scared because I forgot that was Sita critting and not the paladin. Because lunatic plus moment. Yo, strength, huge. It heals 20 HP per turn. So that's gonna be our healing since there's no forts on this map. Oh, there's one fort, it looks like. So now they all retreat. We could just kill Rocher here. Chad, should we just fucking kill Rocher for experience? We could just fucking kill Rocher for experience. But I think instead we just use a Peter, get some experience here against the level 7 guy. Because Rocher can be a sacrifice next map.
Yes.
Yes, do it! Alright, now the rest of them retreat. I think they all make it out now. Alright, let's heal up our army. The bribe went through too slow. Sorry. I think it just makes sense to sacrifice him next map. Instead. So now we have... So this is supposed to be like a bit of a breather map. This don't look like a breather map to me. This don't look like a breather map to me. Now we've got this nonsense. Holy death ball. Yeah, I don't know how their AI, like, good grouping of their AI will work either. This wyvern overlaps with the ballista, though. This one doesn't. So, I guess what we can do is, if we send everyone over this way, maybe we can lure them with Chris? Morning, Danny. Morning, Cynthia. Overlapping ranges, my beloved. Alright, send everyone over far to the left. And see if we can lure them with Chris. If Chris goes here, he's outside of ballista range, but he's in wyvern range. Does that lure the wyverns? No. What if we go in range of 2 wyverns? First off, does he live 2 wyverns? Yes. Okay. What if we go in range of 2 wyverns? No. Well, that's unfortunate. Because I believe these are arrows, but no, they're hoist flame. Okay. Apparently, FE12 biorhythm isn't in hate right now. Yeah. Well, we almost killed Roche, which would have been funny, but then it would stop the recruitment chain that everyone loves. So, it's looking like we might actually need a sacrifice instead of Samson for our filler deployment slot. I hate the recruitment chain. The recruitment chain is the best part of Fire Emblem. What do you mean? Can I lure the wyverns? By going here. I'm in range of all 4 of them? Come on. I think I do need to be in range of the ballista. Really? The ballista doesn't do it either? How many wyverns can you tank? Let's go Game Bonanza. Oh, did I leave this marked as Game Bonanza? Sorry. I think technically they are now pre-promotes despite being meant to be ones. Oh, that's why Wolf and Sedger have the insane growths? Yeah. Okay, what the fuck do we do to lure these goddamn people? Do we just drain the ballista? At this point, I say we just fucking drain the ballista. I see. Like, at this point, we just drain the ballista, I guess. Because I have no idea how to lure them successfully. It might have something to do with the generals. How much durability do they have? Like 20, right? Yeah. So we're gonna be here for 17 more turns. Strap in. I got my lunch. Do y'all have your lunch? And also meds. Take meds if you haven't taken meds yet. This is why I'm considering giving enemies all infinite uses. I think infinite use ballistas are peak because it means you can't it disincentivizes the player from doing this nonsense. It's Thracia Chapter 10 all over again. Indeed, For King, indeed. Tasty, tasty chicken pot pie. I like how they gave me the life spear just in time for this nonsense. I hate strong siege weapons. If ballista can't be drained, they should deal less damage. Yeah, and maybe have less range. Like, 10 range is so much, too. Just do a lunge chain ballistician? Does Ballista Lunge work in Fates? I don't think it does because Ballista's its own command, right? No, sadly, yeah. Just as I thought, it's because it's a separate command. So that's you guys taken care of. There we go. Okay, we baited them. Also, failing to double the general, fucking ridiculous. I probably should have save pointed first so we wouldn't have to redo it, but okay. Here comes the generals. One, two, three, four, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Imitate Ryan. Oh, right, we should just give Wendell the Spirit Dust at this point, right? Or not Wendell, Etzel. He's our primary, like, I think we're committing to the Etzel. He's our guy. Does anyone know the magic threshold for late game wyverns? I don't, sorry. Although you probably weren't asking me. You were asking on my behalf. Oh boy. The range overlap. Shit fuck. Oh no, they have Rider's Bane! Okay, Zane Silverbow there. Ryan Silverbow here. Okay, Chris can hammer here. And then you'll go for Ryan because you deal more damage. Yo, the crit! Okay, Ryan, eliminate this man. Nice dodge, Chris. Oh, Chris might be dead. Can the other generals reach? You do. Fuck. My father's home, so I gotta go cook now. Oh, we got a fucking Twitch bot, too. Hold on. Twitch bot. I fucking hate these Twitch bots. Gotta redo the whole map now, because I didn't save point. I had a feeling that would happen. Well, why didn't you tell me? Alright. We do at least have the strat. We now know what to do. It's just gonna be annoying. Now we can kill Roche. I don't wanna, though! I don't wanna! Killing Roche loses 2 horseman slots. No, it doesn't. You still get the slots if you don't recruit them. So Ryan killed this person. Why is it called the Wolfguard but not the Sedgar Guard? You know who wears pants in the relationship now. What does who wears pants mean? It means one person is naked and the other person wears clothing. I'm the one who's naked. I'm a nudist. Okay, give the haunts to Sirius. Sirius haunts the generic, get some experience. Peter the generic Paula, get some experience. We're just EXP farming now. And now we just gotta heal everyone up. Is Peter a reference? Peter, the horse is here. It's the GIF that I spammed on stream that got us Ice Rider. which I think is a Family Guy reference, but I don't really watch Family Guy. So I don't know for certain. Danny's not a Family Guy gal. Yeah, I find it, kind of repulsive, actually. Like, I don't find it funny. And, the few things I'm aware of it... The few things I'm aware of it are, like, they did a crossover with The Simpsons, which I generally did like when I was a kid. The Simpsons, not the crossover. And in The Simpsons crossover, they just made, like, a really bizarre rape joke, where the joke was Moe's mom got raped. That was the whole joke. And I'm just like, the fuck is wrong with Family Guy? Apparently it's also, like, really transphobic, which, like, sucks. But it's unsurprising for a cartoon from the 90s. Like, let's be honest, so is The Simpsons. Like, it's one of those things where, like, doesn't make it better that it's a different time, but it's like, you know, illuminates it, right? So is Futurama. Yeah, we skipped that episode when I was teaching my wife that Futurama's like the greatest show ever. We skipped that episode. Family Guy exists for just TikTok funny moments. True. Oh, you know what I do know about Family Guy that I did actually think was funny as a kid? The FCC song, where they just, like, they swore a bunch, basically. And the joke was, like, the FCC has to, like, these are the things the FCC doesn't censor. I remember when I was a juvenile little teenager, I thought it was the funniest thing in the world because they said the word penis. But, like, now I'm allowed to say penis. Nobody can stop me from saying penis. Not even YouTube. YouTube can't stop me from saying penis. How many ballista shots we got left? 10. So many people know Family Guy and its characters, and literally no one sat down and watched it. When I was in college, I was friends with a group of people who would watch Family Guy. They thought Family Guy and its spin-off, The Cleveland Show, were like the funniest thing possible. And they would, like, get high and watch Family Guy, which is probably why they thought it was funny. Same with Trailer Park Boys. I remember watching Trailer Park Boys with them, and, like, when you're high, everything is funnier, and it wasn't funny still. And I'm just like, what are these, you know, quote-unquote comedies that aren't funny? I remember when comedy was legal. Do y'all remember when comedy was legal? When we could say the word penis? But now it's all unfunny stuff. Like, not penis. The only good thing from the Simpsons crossover is I'm in danger. Was that from the Simpsons crossover? Damn, that's crazy. Penisant. Penisant! Wait, that's so good! Penisant! Replace the penis, the V in Venusaur with peanut, with P. Relax, liberal, it's called dark humor. Venusaur! Chad, if I reset, you have to remind me to get the arm scroll. Otherwise, I'll break into your house and shit on your pillow. I know where you live. Oh, that lured them last time. Did that not lure them this time? Oh, I'm not in the right spot. I was in like a different, I was like here. So now Chris should double the armors because of the Star Sphere. So you should actually kill the armors that attack him. Are there no save points on this map? There's only one, and I used it. I used it before this engagement. So there's none left. I outshield gaming. Etzel the pretzel. Pretzel Gaming official. So Etzel Pretzel. What is imitation beer? Fucking, O'Doul's. O'Doul's is imitation beer. Is that what Zane is now? He's an O'Doul's? Non-alcoholic beer? He's the O'Doul's archetype. Okay, Silverbow you. Oh shit. Give the Silverbow to Zane, or to Ryan. Oh, Dozla. Oh, Dozla Auto Parts. Excalibur, and then we're gonna rescue out the pretzel. Rescue out Etzel Pretzel. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 generals. The Rider's Bane guy doesn't reach. The Rider's Bane guy's not in the front now. So can Sita go here and double them with the Wing Spear? 43 attack versus... Yeah, she lives and double... So, Sita goes here with the Wing Spear to enemy phase that one. Oh, not quite. Oh, the green! Because of Marth's support! That's from Marmar! You have a bow equipped, so Sita can pick on you. Okay. First things first... We will hammer you. Trade. Hammer you. Sita loves critting on this map. The epic Sita crit moment. The fucking accuracy moment. Alright, so Sita, kill this person. Just get another one of your epic Sita crits. No. Rapier. So now all that's left is the Rider's Bane guy, right? How much does Etzel Pretzel do against the Rider's Bane guy? 27, so we dance him, we kill. 23. Samson's getting doubled by generals. Y'all, he's a clown. All right, Ryan Silverbow Fucking poleaxe and hammer rank. I should have sacrificed him last map. That's what should have happened. You can get Samson and Aaron in this game? Yeah, they broke the archetype rules. Can they kiss? I don't think they're allowed to kiss. I think it's against the law. Toxic Yowie. Alright, so now it's just the boss to deal with. Arcanea homophobic? No, it's just Aaron Samson phobic. Doomed Yowie. Aaron has cancer. God, YouTube, what's wrong with you? What happened? I just got an AI crypto ad. Yeah, that's unfortunately a common occurrence. Unfortunately. We don't have the Cancer Star Shard anymore. We don't. We just have the orb. We're pondering our orbs now. Alright, so we have some good experience for Mirth and Sirius. Over here. And then we just gotta find someone to kill the boss. Holy guacamole, Marth is also crit happy this chapter. We can probably kill the boss with Sita, right? What's his stats? 20 speed, so she doubles him. Is Nor the Marth... Is Nor Marth... Is Nor Marth... Is Nor Marth is the best damage dealer to Medius if trained? Marth is the best damage dealer to Medius, but what does that have to do with Nor? Alright, Marth. Please get strength. Oh my god. Jesus Christ, he's gonna need fucking energy drops from the Lunatic Stat Booster shop. Norn is the ultimate weapon against Medius. So fucking true. So fucking true. Why didn't I think of that? I had Norn kill Medius? I mean, if you did it, it must be optimal. Jesus Christ, Sita. Taking no prisoners. Save some crits for next map. We're gonna need them. I wanted to say more, but I wrote Norn. Oh, I thought you were trying to say Norn. I knew there was a typo. I just assumed it was for Norn. Sorry. I love archers. Did you know you can make anyone an archer in this game? That's why FE12 is goated. Beer, we've made it through. The palace is not far. I have only you to thank for this. You do nothing but help me.
No, not at all. I just made a random suggestion.
That's hardly the whole truth. Times when I've lost my thoughts, you're there. I have confidence. I'm thankful for that, more than anything. Sire, we've just received urgent news. Apparently, a coup d'etat has broken out in the palace. The knights and citizens who opposed Emperor Hardin's ways rose in rebellion. What in the blazes? What has happened to them now? Unfortunately, the instigators are all defeated and captured. Rumor has it the rebels are being executed by the dead. Damn it, Hardin. I can't believe it. It's decided. We'll head for the palace at once and end this. Beer, let's go.
Yes, sire.
Is Beer a chain smoker? Beer is just like a monster man. He's like the slug from Monsters Incorporated.
I'm watching you, Wazowski. Always watching.
Raz, I think that's her name. Imperial calendar, year 3, February. The Holy Palace of Arcanea was enveloped by a strange silence. Following a rebellion in Arcanea, many capable knights, starting with Paladin Medea, were captured. Capable is doing a lot of heavy lifting there. However, even then, Arcanea had double Altea's manpower. The palace streets were teeming with soldiers. Nearly 1 year has passed since the Grustian expedition, and now the decisive battle that would settle the fate of 2 nations is about to begin. Time for reinforcement hell. Yeah, let me pull this map up on WOD. FE12, Chapter 19. The final battle. It's not even the final battle. Fucking liar plants on fire. 2 turns after Violent appears. Okay. The Wyverns show up 2 turns after Violent. Chapter 18 Secret Shop had only promotion items. We're fine. Chat, I didn't have to reset, right? So I got the arm scroll. Did Baraku Emblem ever receive a translation? Not to my knowledge. What's Baraku Emblem? It's like a Kaizo FE3. I don't know what Kaizo means in the context of FE. Just like hard and unfair, basically. Bullshit Fire Emblem, or BSFE. It was meant to be a meme hack. Oh, maybe it's a meme hack and I'm just misunderstanding. I thought it was like complete horseshit. Like characters betray you and stuff. Yeah. Kaizo bullshit. That sort of Kaizo bullshit stuff. Alright, let's not fuck around. Let's give, like, everyone the rainbow potion. Even Samson. Okay. I think it was just a BS unfair hack, but it's been a while. I underwent a sleeper agent activation at the mention of Violent. Baraku! Baraku emblem!
Yo, afternoon. Good afternoon, Sir Beck.
Oh, just call me Beck. Also, quit the formalities. Being formal makes you sound so cold and distant, don't you reckon? So let's talk in a more natural way.
I see. All right, got it. I'll just do that, Beck. Nice to meet you.
Yes, Sir Beer. I'm honored to make your acquaintance.
Weren't you being formal? Oh well. I heard from Prince Marth you used to be a ballistician, correct?
Yeah. I was originally a member of an army. Even after the war was over, I traveled the world with my ballista, but eventually stopped moving.
An accident?
No, actually. In order to move the ballista, we need oil from a special fruit. However, that fruit disappeared after the last war, see? So you can attack with a ballista and not move it, and therefore you can't travel with it either. Getting to places would be just too hard, you see?
I see, that's why. Indeed, none of the enemy ballisticians we faced in war moved at all.
Yes, that's why I decided to choose this guy to keep me company in my travels instead of my old ballista. I call him Pony.
I see you've grown attached to him. He's a good horse.
A pony amongst ponies, you could say.
I see. Is that Sir Samson? Is he meditating? What an amazing concentration. It's like time is standing still around him.
Sir Beer.
Sorry, Sir Samson, I disturbed you, didn't I?
I don't mind.
You meditate a lot, right, Sir Samson?
Yes, there's a war going on right now. In other words, what's expected from me is action.
Fighting, you mean?
Therefore, I believe that what I must do in battle, I should do silently.
I see.
However, the last few days, I've hit a thick wall.
You've hit a wall?
That's right.
If you think it's a wall, then it must be a really big wall to me. But I'm not being a hindrance. Would you discuss this wall to me? I want to help.
I see. I'm grateful. Then, shall we hang out here another day? I need to take care of some things.
Sure, I don't mind.
You have my thanks. Then, we'll meet again, Sir Beer.
Sir Zane! It seems to have gone somewhere else yet again.
Hello, Beer.
Oh, sire.
What excellent timing. There's something I want to ask of you.
Yes, sire. Anything for you.
Thank you, then. Could you please do a handstand and bark for me?
Hello, Sir Zane.
Damn, you saw right through me!
Of course, Prince Marth would never say anything that ridiculous.
That's funny. I could fool the others just fine. Oh well, see ya.
Hold it.
What is it?
Who else did you deceive while imitating Prince Marth? Tell me details now.
Ah!
I cannot allow anyone who would tarnish Prince Marth's reputation to exist, depending on what you've done.
Stop it! You're scaring me! Ah, I was just kidding.
Sir Zane!
We've come to the palace, the center of Arcanea. The three objectives in mind. To save Arden from the Dark Sphere, rescue the kidnapped clerics, and defeat Garneth, the Dark Pontifex. It seems there was a rebellion in the palace not long ago. Citizens and knights rioted against Hardin's actions. However, they were defeated, and now await execution by Hardin. Hardin has really changed. Prince Marth came here wanting to save Hardin, but we might already be too late. No matter how many people would forgive Hardin, or how many people would want him to be freed from the Dark Sphere, the cold hard truth is that Hardin has stolen the lives of many innocents. It is an unbearable reminder that he was once our comrade. Beer, we've got a new report about the Wolfguard, those forces that withdrew yesterday. It seems they have merged with the Arcanean army. The Wolfguard's commander, Wolf, is confirmed to be amongst them.
Then we will have to fight them again.
Yes, it'd be ideal if we could persuade them, but if we don't know how, we may have no choice but to fight. They're strong. Beer, be very careful. Thanks, Jagan. Marth would have appreciated that reassurance. Do ballisticians have 3 to 10 range? They do. Alright. Let's fucking try this. As expected, the Arcanean army is extremely powerful. We must approach with great caution. It seems that Hardin has assembled his entire army for battle. Even so, the people have lost their faith in Emperor Hardin. They welcome us as liberators. It is certainly very reassuring. This is our final battle. It may drag out some time, but I would ask you take the utmost care. Beer, the enemy is the Arcanine Imperial Army, the continent's strongest and most renowned military force. I'm not worried, though. I know how strong you are, Beer. You won't lose anyone.
Yes, sire. Leave it to me.
Everyone, let's go. Hello, Ballista. It's Pachyderm. I should have had Zane copy Chris. So, Pachyderm there. Barth believes in the power of Indian Pale Ales. Beer's not gonna let anyone down, okay? You just gotta believe. Jesus Christ. Imitate you. Bum 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 ba da da. Bum ba 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 da ba da ba da ba da ba da ba da ba da. I need to go cook for real now. See you, Luna. I found a reference to my comic shop in one of the issues. Nice. So you go here with Peter. Okay, Pachyderm, Paula, and then Paula should Peter Pumpkin Eater these guys. Jesus Christ, though. Look at that. Look at that damage. Miss the FE3 mountain pack there sometimes. Oh, is there a path in the mountains for FE3? Oh, shit! The fucking Pachyderm! Map hard. Yeah, map hard. Rip our sister. Big sister. Yeah, I didn't realize a third cav could reach there. A third cav is at the building. God damn, this fucking Pachyderm. The starting area with... Around the starting area of the village, slower but large group of units, but wouldn't be pelted by less threatening ballistae. That Pachyderm deals is the Pachyderm forged? No, it's just on a 22 strength ballista. Cause like, what the fuck? A mid-unit who recruits other units whose greatest contributions are the greatest the weapons they come with. Yeah. Oh no, we're not like keeping them alive for sure, but I would like Rocher's Silverlands. Long time ago, I was doing hard force save scumming and I couldn't beat this map at all. Well, we're not going to reduce ourselves to save scumming yet. The one good thing about this map is there's no fortified clerics. Do we still have rescue left? We have a lot of rescue left. I like how Biraku doesn't even spawn if you're playing the map well. That's only true on lower difficulties. According to WOD, he spawns, him and his reinforcements spawn if you cross into a zone in the top. I guess you can technically avoid that zone if you have warp available though, but we don't have warp on this difficulty. So I guess we can't, yeah. WD is wrong. He doesn't come if you kill the boss. Wouldn't be the first time. Wouldn't be the first time. Yo, more cocaine. bonk the boss, problem solved. Well, he's not even the problem. The problem is, this ballista. Here's the other thing, right? Is if we... So the ballista's in the violent zone. So if we bonk the ballista, we summon the wyverns, which is I don't want. What inventory does Roche have? Is it just a silver lance? Yeah, it's just a silver lance. I can probably live without it. Are the reinforcements infinite? No, I believe the only infinite reinforcement map is final. So I don't think so. I mean, I know this is not infinite, but I believe the only one that is infinite is final. Let's give you the Star Sphere. Let's try this. Abandon Roche to his death. These ballista, I think, are the biggest problem for us. Alright, so here they come. Yeah, Pachydermal needle 7 to Beer. Beer kills with Peter. I was hoping to have Paula do this instead, but fucking Pachyderm moment. Okay. So now... $30. Can we deal 21 with someone? How much attack do you have? 39! Jesus fucking Christ! God. We're shy with the haunts. If we can trade you the Star Sphere, then you can one-shot someone. So Peter, grab the Star Sphere and Hans. Rapier +1 moment. Rapier +1 would have killed there, you're right. That would have been a Rapier +1 moment. But now we kill with the regular rapier. Oh, I forgot to give her fucking Fortify. $35-14 versus 39. Yep, we're good. So the thieves are about to break that. Enemy ordering might fuck me, because if the Pachyderm goes for Sirius, and then this guy goes for Sirius, Sirius dies. So I don't know if the enemy ordering will fuck me or not. Bye, Rocher. Going for Samson instead. Perfect. No! Oh wait, no, it's just Samson. It doesn't fucking matter. Shima, we had fun times. I guess I did pay for Rocher's tube. You did, you did. Alas, poor Rocher, I knew him well. So much of that fucking place is just Pachyderm City. So the reinforcements should show up now because we fought one of the thieves. And according to WOD, that's reinforcement time. Which means in 2 turns, it's gonna be Wyvern o'clock. Here they come! I knew it. You intend to invade Coyote's palace. The king forbade us from interfering, but I will do anything to protect Coyote. I have to defy his edict. I'll defy his edict if I have to. What was he even doing? B rank axe duty? Yeah, chat told me to have him on B rank axe duty. They thought that'd be good, but they're stupid. Chat's dumb. The fucking pachyderms. I have an idea on how to make death more meaningful, but I want backseat and I'm not sure if he has the stats to pull it off. What's your idea? Because if your idea doesn't include finding a way to recruit him, then I think it's probably a bad idea. But what's your idea? Let me know. I'm open to it. Unless you haven't played Lunatic Plus, in which case, you know, silly rabbit tricks are for kids. Alright, so this turn is Wyvern o'clock. Oh my god, serious? Failing the fucking one-shot. Wyvern, IOT Shield, bonk the boss with a forged hammer and prevent reinforcements? Oh, Samson's death! Well, first off, that's not happening. Bonking the boss is not happening because he's surrounded on all four sides. But second off, I doubt he has the stats for it, even with the MC. He doesn't double the boss. He doesn't double the boss. When we fail, because we're about to fail, when we fail, I will see if I can get Chris to do it. As long as we're around, you shall not reach the palace. If you don't wish to die, go home. And then rescue Chris out or something? Coyote. But he doesn't the Samson doesn't double the boss. And he also probably doesn't survive getting attacked. Alright, so Wyvern o'clock is about to happen. First off, we fortify again. Here they come! Wait, WD didn't tell me about the ones down in the bottom right! Oh no, it did. I just didn't see them. Jesus Christ. Cancel pretzel. Transgender? Doesn't even kill with the transgender. Ryan on a roll. Ryan's not reaching. Oh, you meant by the dodge and crit. Okay. Yeah, this is not working. All right, let's see if we can kill the boss. Does killing the boss stop the wyvern reinforcements? As far as I remember, all the reinforcements stop. Okay. Yeah, that ain't working out too good for you. We could use an again staff. Wait a minute. Okay, we either use an again or 2 rescues. I think we use 2 rescues. I want to test something. Oh wait, I have to swap their places. Do you plan to murder the entire Wolfguard? Yes. But I think we might be onto something. So Cedar Wing Spear. Beer Hammer.
It's not possible that we Arcaneans could be defeated. But as long as I stand here, you shall not enter the palace.
And you said this should stop all reinforcements, right?
As long live the Empire.
This is probably the most ass-backwards recruitment in the franchise. Sedgar and Wolf are gone now. So, we just entered a yellow zone, right? The yellow zone should mean we get reinforcements. So this is how we know if the reinforcements stop on the boss's death. If there's no reinforcements this turn, that means there's no more reinforcements, period. That means we're out of the reinforcement zone. Okay, we're out of the reinforcement zone. Shit, okay. Honestly, I would mind a recruitment this annoying if the units were good. Yeah, and they're not even good. Like, that's the crazy part. The reinforcements are hiding from teleporting wyverns because they're very scary. I'm so glad I trained Sita this playthrough. She's come in clutch so many times. Like, it's actually ridiculous. Imagine Star Fox 64 and Sedgar comes in with the FE11 level 20 stats. I don't know why, but I find that just that image so funny. I can't let you do that, Star Fox. That was a fun stream. I had fun with that stream. Although, okay, I have to ask a serious question. And I don't want to just get, like, the answer that makes me sound good. Because I'm curious about this, right? Someone popped in during that stream and said that it was engagement bait. Because the stream title, for anyone who doesn't know, I streamed Star Fox 64, and I titled it, I got early access to the new Star Fox. The joke being the new Star Fox is just Star Fox 64 with updated visuals. And I pinned a comment saying, like, Kaga emailed me the new Star Fox, but he said the gameplay is complete, but the visuals are different, right? I thought it was a funny joke. I thought it would be clear that it was meant to be a joke. I had someone come in and say, like, engagement bait, and then they unsubscribed from my Patreon. So, my question is, like, was that a misread on my part? Like, did I accidentally do, like, scummy clickbait? Or, like, you know? Because that wasn't my intention. But, you know, the best of intentions don't mean shit. Well, okay then. Look at that. I think it was clear going in it was just gonna be a Star Fox stream. Okay, so it was not just like me. I just wanted to make sure, right? Because it wasn't my intention, but that also doesn't mean that... Just because something's accidental doesn't mean it can't be, like, shitty, right? It's technically bait, but they just weren't in on the joke. Yo, Sirius getting strength so we can actually get the one-shot now. Sirius wants to live forever. I'm so glad I didn't sacrifice him. Chat, thank you for helping me see the error of my ways. No way you got a copy less than a day before we learn about the Star Fox 64 reboot? Yeah, that's what my thought was. Like, that if it was very clearly not, you know? But, I don't know. I'm gonna fortify again, just to be safe. So destroy the village, buy Rocher, Rip and Pip. Yo, the crit! Sirius is going crazy. As the years go by, he will never die. Okay. Etzel Pretzel, Hellfire Kaboom. Okay. Should be good now. There should be no more reinforcements because the boss is dead. So what we do now is we drain the ballistae. Zeke's voice is just oozing with sex, I swear. Silverbow the Thief. Zeke is an ooze archetype. Alright. So we drain the ballistae. The memory prison with Tatiana and Zeke is neat. Yeah, it sort of like sheds some more on like his story, right? Speaking of voice work, I think the English localization has a bit too charismatic compared to the original. Oh, is he supposed to be, like, not really charismatic? Draining Pachyderm is so annoying because their accuracy is balls, but like, I do need to do this. Thankfully, we have a save point afterwards. Sounds fine, he's a young adult type. I really like the voice work in SOV. It's one of the few elements of the game that I do, like, unironically think praise no caveats. This is why enemy weapon uses was a mistake. Yeah, it incentivizes this bullshit, right? Like, I'm fully degenerate right now. This is why enemy uses as a boon. I love this bullshit being an option. The duality of man. I had a funny duality of man moment in a comment section recently. where it was like, I forget what it, oh right, it was a remake. It was on the remakes poll, right? And someone commented like, the worst possible option would be the FE6 remake, and then someone commented right below them, the best possible option would be the FE6 remake. And I was like, duality of man. Armor Slayer, Sword Slayer, Wu Dao. Every remake should have time pressure. I know you're one of those time pressure on every maps bozos, but like, I call it bozo for a reason. I think time pressure on every map just gets draining. It's exhausting. I think that there's an importance in breather maps, right? And a map that doesn't have intense time pressure is a breather map. I think if you want time pressure on every single map, stick to Kaizo hacks. Because Kaizo hacks is when, like, everything's dialed up to 11. It's important to maintain a player's energy level by having these sort of breather maps where you can just sort of do... I mean, not this bullshit that I'm doing, right? But, like, you can take things a little bit sleazier. You can take things a little bit easier. Otherwise, you just get worn out from the game, and then you end up having to take a long break, and that nobody likes that. Kaizo hacks like FE12 Lunatic Reverse. This is pretty close to an official Kaizo hack, ain't it? Fucking George moving moment. Okay, we drained the ballista. Now we gotta deal with these bozos. We actually double Sedgar. That's funny. That's fucking funny right there. I have no qualms with the casting and acting. It seems more like a localization problem that gets exacerbated by great acting. Also, I hope you don't mind that I called you a bozo. It's meant to be a somewhat endearing insult, if that makes sense. If such a thing can exist. Bozo affectionate. Exactly. Exactly. I do value your input in chat, even if I don't agree with most of what you say, actually, as it turns out. We just have very different opinions on stuff. FE6 Remake should have an easy mode, easier than normal, lunatic and maddening, harder than hard mode. Are we talking about Pokemon passives now? What Pokemon passives? We're just sneaking this guy out. Hala not getting doubled moment. The classic map design of enter this zone or your life will be hell. I don't know how I feel about that, because on the one hand, like, it's not technically time pressure. I mean, I think ambush spawns in general kind of suck, right? But I think if the reinforcements are not ambush spawns, the zone of hell can work. It's fine as long as you have an opportunity and the tools to react. Yeah. Hard mode bonuses are by definition an easy mode penalty. Wait. That's such a cool way of thinking about it. Easy mode penalty. Move over hard mode bonus. We have easy mode penalty now. I talked about hard mode bonuses last stream, the TMGC stream. But I think they work in terms of making a unit maintain their relevance across modes. I like how Awakening does it, where the late, instead of it being enemy based, it's late joiners get hard mode bonuses, so that late joiners can still function, right? So, like, Basilia and Flavio get hard mode bonuses to make up for the fact that, like, their normal mode stats really wouldn't keep up, but to also make it so that in normal mode, they don't have just, like, bonkers stupid stats, right? I like that. It makes them sort of feel like the same units regardless of difficulty. You haven't heard of the funny hue glitch, which gives some capped magic at the lowest fee? I have. I've heard of it. We even tried to pull it off. Tried and failed to pull it off. And during the Embad stream. Hard mode bonuses work as a band-aid for enemy stat inflation. Yeah, that's sort of, I think, the ideal purpose for them, right? Is if you've got a unit, you want their stats to, like, meet certain thresholds, regardless of the difficulty. Hard mode bonuses are how you get there. That 20% crit, fucking killer weapon. Imagine being a general and getting almost 3-rounded. And not even doubled. absolutely redonkulous. Honestly, I'd rather that between hard and normal maniac is like 4 stats higher and just more skills. That's how Conquest does it. I mean, it doesn't even forget the 4 stats higher, it's just more skills moment. But I think that's an interesting approach too. I like it. We're almost to the save point. Don't screw up now. .24 speed, doesn't double General Paula. In fact, General Paula almost doubles them. So we give Paula the transgender. Okay. You all start with bows equipped. So we can haunts down the line. Haunts you. Right, he can't use haunts. So basically, you sacrifice to use other stats for max skill and magic. Yeah. With the underflow glitch, yeah. Oh, we don't even need haunts here. We can just Silver Lance. You monsters, why are you invading our nation? Are you so concerned by petty ambition? Coyote! Haunts you. Peter you. Okay, Wing Spear. The best feeling you can have is make games that play players learn from what enemies are doing. Like FE example, engage fixed damage from support units is like, aha. You mean like the backup attackers? I mean, I'll be honest, I don't think backup attack's very good in engage. I know that people swear by it, right? But I think it's pretty bad. I think unless you go full out hero ball, it's like, what's the point? Engage does what? Chi Adept block? Yeah, but like that's I feel like that's not you learning something from the enemies. That's a very basic mechanic that's explained to you in the tutorial. I don't think engage is a good example of like copying enemy tactics, personally. Oh my god, serious? Surely you can't be serious. This playthrough has made me a Camus fan for some reason. He's being epic is the reason. Go, my elephant. Camus isn't even in the game. I'm so funny. Yeah, it's devved on Donved gaming moment. Archetype. Whatever you want to call it. The trivial example would be Thracia. How does Thracia teach you through enemy formations? I'll be honest, Evan, I just don't think that's a thing that happens in Fire Emblem. I think that's something that happens more in other video games. I learned about weaponless and units getting instantly captured because of enemies. I mean, that's not the enemies teaching you, though, is it? I guess they capture your priests automatically, but again, that's just kind of a mechanic of the game. And you don't have any weaponless units until after the first weaponless, like, I think how Thracia teaches you that is with Lithis. Because Lithis exists before you have any staffers. So again, I don't think that's the case. I don't think the enemy's doing it to you to teach it to you. I think you learn on Lithis. The game, in fact, like pretty well tutorializes it with Lithis being there, having a scroll in his inventory, you want to capture him, but he doesn't have any weapons. That's how you learn that they're auto capture. Is you try to capture him to get his stuff, and then surprise, he's auto captured, no combat. Everyone forgets there was a VHS tape for Fire Emblem 5. I mean, even beyond that, I didn't know there was a VHS tape. But I think people forget that most games have a manual. Like, when they talk about old games, like, it was never explained. Yeah, it was explained in the manual. It was explained in the manual, though. Are you gonna play the BSFE maps? No, I don't play bad maps. That's a lie, I do play bad maps. But no, they're not part of the campaign. Okay. Very little left. We gotta kill Wolf's group now. I've played BSFE before, like the actual factual BSFE. I don't like it. I don't like it. I think the maps are bad, and I don't like the score attack system. Speaking of Horsemen, I'm playing TNGC and I got Flynn's secret promo. Nice! Nice, nice, nice. Nice like ice. Not... Okay, I've just realized that's also an anagram for... Not immigration's custom enforcement. I meant like literal ice. Like the cold stuff. Like cool ice. Funny enough, there's... All there in the manual is a trope on TV tropes. TV tropes moment. You know what's funny is, like, the fandom wiki might be bad about archetypes, but TV tropes is worse. If you go on the Fire Emblem page, TV tropes has all these ridiculous archetype examples. Nice job, Sirius. Nice crit. Nice job, Marth. Does TV Tropes think Oifi is a real archetype? Ooh, we got strength and defense. We need speed, though. I have a need for speed. I think so. I think they do. Who's gonna be killing Harden? That's a good question. That's a question for another stream. TV tropes should have the last promise Rex as a joke about generic soldiers. There is a TV tropes Rex, TV tropes last promise page. I don't think they have Ace, not your average soldier gaming. If we make enough Sug archetypes, it'll basically be the Incredibles meme. I think it already is. I think it already is. When everyone's an archetype, no one is. Oh gee, I wonder who the Delthea archetype in this game will be. Me when a mage is a woman. Me when a mage is a woman. Oh, I mean the Argath. Oh, Delita! Final Fantasy Tactics. Sorry, I was so Fire Emblem brained, I auto-corrected it in my head. Thrilling gameplay. I know, this is amazing to watch. I'm sure I've got a bajillion viewers now. How many people are watching this bullshit? We got 20 people staring at me ballista draining right now. So thank you all for sticking around. 4 more Pachyderbs left. Mage Woman, you mean the Nina archetype? Nina? Do you mean Nino? Or is there someone I'm forgetting named Nina? Well, Nina would be an Est. Although, did I tell you about... there's a fucking YouTuber who thinks that we should have the Est archetype divided into Ests and Ninos. And I'm just like, why though? What's the difference supposed to be? Whether it's worth it or not. I'm Wolf, the Wolfguard's commander. Your head is mine. 1 damage. Sorry, Wolf, but your head is transgender now. Coyote! Nina is a thief girl archetype, which is the Lara Cath archetype. Alright, Nina from Fates. Whoa! Oh my god, I got fucking jump scared. Okay. Fucking shocked me out of my, my zone. At this rate, there'll be more archetypes than units in the next game. Thrilling gameplay. Yeah, I didn't realize there was actually an enemy down there. So we got thrilling gameplay. We got a thrilling gameplay moment. Chat, what's the thrilling gameplay archetype? Tina's the RNG archetype. Thrilling gameplay is the FE7 archetype. Now Sirius can use hammers as a berserker. That's like actually relevant. Damn, Ryan with the fucking crits today. Alright. Let's drain this shit. Actually, we don't have to thrilling gameplay. We can make it through the ballista. Oh my god, Marth, what the fuck is wrong with you? What the fuck is wrong with this Marth? Two levels left. Yeah, he's gonna need to get boosted to meet his thresholds. There's only two real archetypes. Which ones? I think Jagan, Mercurius, Christmas Cavalier, Camus, Est. I think those can all be real. Trainee is real-ish. You have Katarina? Why would I need Katarina? We're not doing the Thoron strat, it's too expensive. I was educated by chat, but my misinformation persists. Katarina's dead. I think Jade and Christmas Cap are the only real archetypes. I don't know. I think Mercurius is consistent enough that it kind of has to be. And Est, too. Just people call things that aren't Ests Est, but that doesn't mean that there aren't real Ests, right? People call things that aren't Jagans Jagans, too. You fucking die. You fucking die now. What's the Mercurius archetype? It's what people think Godo is, but it's a weapon. The Lord gets a superpowered weapon that's good against the final boss. Happens in almost every Fire Emblem. Rapier's also an archetype. I'm saying that now. Rapier's an archetype. Isn't that the Falchion? Right, it's the Falchion archetype. I always get Falchion and Mercurius mixed up. But yeah, the Falchion archetype's real. I can think of like 2 real Ests. Est is in 6 games! Smiley face. Okay, we got speed. If we get another level of speed, then we avoid getting doubled. The Rainbow Potion will fix our speed, actually. The Rainbow Potion fixes our speed, so we just need strength and bulk. And actually, we're at the bulk threshold, aren't we? Yeah, 50, 63. So we just need strength. Because he deals 60 damage, right? So we're at the bulk threshold and we're at the speed threshold with Rainbow Potion. So actually, our Martha's not as bad as it seems, but he's pretty screwed. Is FE5 Rapier a Rapier archetype? I would say yes. It's an edge case like the Christmas Ninjas, but I would say yes. We did it! We recruited the Wolfguard! Oh, wait. Bishop Boa, you're hurt! What on earth happened?
This is terrible. Horse Arcanea must surely be cursed. As you know, 2 years ago, Hardin and Princess Nina were wed. In order to restore Arcanea to glory, a king was needed. There were but 2 suitable individuals. King Aurelius' younger brother, Duke Hardin, and you, Prince Martha Voltea. Princess Nina begged me to wait just a little longer. But once I insisted its absolute urgency, she said that it could not be you, for Princess Sita would grieve. In the end, Hardin was her only choice.
Let me get this straight. I understand that Arcanea could not be without a king, but Princess Nina, she already...
You speak of circummoved rest? People must never know. 'Twould be heresy. The decision cost us dearly, but what choice did we have? It was for our country. On the bright side, Hardin was happy. In fact, he thought that he was to be Princess Nina's husband pleased him, greater than his ascension to the throne.
I know of these feelings. I know that he would have given his life for Princess Nina. But sadly, Hardin realized that Princess Nina did not reciprocate his love. It pained him greatly. He shut himself in his room, drinking away his
sorrows, and saw no one. Spotting an opportune moment as Hardin wallowed in heartbreak, Garneth appeared. The despairing Emperor's heart was gripped by the Dark Spirit in an instant. He completely changed as a person from him. I made a terrible mistake out of my concern for this kingdom. Please forgive me, Martha.
So that's how it is. And what of Princess Nina? How is she now?
Hardin handed Princess Nina to Garneth. Garneth said he required the blood of noble-born clerics in order to resurrect the Shadow Dragon. Prince Martha, my end is nigh. I shall give you the tome and staff. Please, save Princess Nina.
Even if Arcanea's destruction
cannot be undone, make sure that she is safe.
Obtained the Thoron. Obtained the Physic. Obtained the Boa. Beer is the real villain for making Harnef meet Garnef while he was drunk. Saint Arcanea, the largest kingdom in the continent, the palace, the golden capital that's proud of its 600 years of history. However, under the attack of Altea's allied forces, it fell in a mere day. The Arcaneans welcomed them as liberators, supporting them without sparing efforts. All had bitter words about Hardin and his bodyguards who were inside the castle. The people now called Hardin the Dark Emperor, a title symbolic of the people's hatred for he who had killed so many. I didn't wish to fight, given the choice, but now that it's come to this, Marth raised Henri's flag up high, ensuing his final order. Go, heroes of Altea! This is the final battle. All forces charge into the palace. But I thought last map was the final battle. Sire, we're breaking into the palace. Do not forget that Hardin is shielded by the Dark Sphere. If you are to challenge him, you must hold the Light Sphere. Ensure at all costs that it's given to the person who will fight Hardin. Beer, I must remind you of a crucial fact. Only with a light sphere can we hope to prevail against Harden. So you must be absolutely sure that whoever challenges him carries the light sphere.
Understood, Sir Jagan.
We have seized control of Arcanea. Only the palace remains. Emperor Harden is likely waiting in his throne. Now is the time to settle this. Right now, there are many who wish for Prince Marth to defeat Harden and liberate Arcanea, but the prince seems bent on rescuing Harden from the clutches of the Dark Sphere, and we still have to defeat Garneth and rescue the princess from the other clerics. Many people are waiting for us. Beer, I expect great things from you. Today's training was worthwhile. I'm sure the experience will come in handy on the battlefield. I wonder if the one who challenges Harden will have the light sphere. Jagan, you should know better. Never expect great things from Beer.
Medea, that you, a paladin of Arcanea, would betray your own motherland. You're a disgrace.
Surely you jest. Can't you see you're destroying Arcanea? You've gone mad. What have you done with Lady Nina? Return our queen at once.
Nina, that woman betrayed me. All I wanted to do was destroy Grust. That woman had the audacity to give me the emblem to that boy, so I punished her. I will kill all who oppose me. That includes you, Medea.
Do with my life as you will, but Harden, how many people do you think you've killed out of petty jealousy? Enough! Open your eyes!
Petty jealousy, you say? Say what you will. This world is rotten to the core, swarming with insignificant insects that you call humans. What earth is left? Perhaps it would be better if we were all destroyed. Well, Medea, watch carefully. The boy who pretends to be a prince. Watch as I snuff out his life.
Aww, I wanted to have her suicide! Are these stats better than fucking Samson? These are better stats than fucking Samson. Poor Medea. I might actually rescue staff her. We've got a lot of rescue uses left. Because we have a full 5 use and a 3 use. Oh no, we've only got 5 uses total. Why the hell are we using Samson? Chat fucking convinced me to, and he's a loser. It must suck being a hostage taker. B-rank axes, they said. Yeah, look who has B-rank lances, though, right? Oh well, we'll figure it out later. I'm ending stream now, bye.